teacher LaShundra here. This is some teacher after hour talk. So I'm just all the way laid back with my tank top and everything, just sitting up in my room. So I wanted to, I made a post about ClassDojo. Now, let me tell you, ClassDojo is an app that many brick and mortar teachers use, and the parents can go on and message, and the students can send messages. So it's like a messaging slash reward, incentive type app. Now, when you're using it online, then of course you wouldn't use it for the communication side of it, because these ESL companies actually don't want you communicating with the parents and the students outside of their platform. Okay, so don't use. I'm just gonna tell you this. I'm not encouraging anyone to reach out and get the kids and the parents communicating on these platforms. That's not my purpose. Now, if you tutor independently, you do some independent tutoring, and you're watching this video and you have children that you tutor, then this would be wonderful for them to just, be able to message you, whatever. If you wanted to give them feedback, maybe this is a way that you provide feedback on the lesson, or maybe this is the way that you give them their assignments, and then they can just, know what to expect in the next class. So this is I think it's an awesome, cool little app. And I use it just for the little monster avatars. So in this video, you're going to see the little monster avatars that I make for each of my students. And think of it this way. So just like you would use, how a brick and mortar teacher, how they have like the sticker chart, like maybe stars, little stars, or the behavior chart posted in the classroom, and everyone can kind of see, oh, look, I have the most stickers, or I'm tied with so and so, or I'm winning, like just people in general, especially kids. I'm not even gonna say especially kids, because I'm competitive when it comes to games and stuff like that. But just generally, people are competitive, and you like to see how you stack up with other people sometimes. Students, kids are the same way. So see it that way. Now, a lot of people don't like the sticker chart and all that. They're like, well, you shouldn't compare or have the students comparing themselves with other people and blah, blah, blah. And if that's you, then this is not the video or the app for you. This is just for fun, just a fun reward. Some teachers are minimalists, and they don't like to have a lot of, like stuff. And so they look for digital type of rewards and digital rewards and props. So this is a form of a digital reward. So what you do, you set the standard. You can even remind them at the beginning of every class and say, when you speak in full sentences, you get this reward. And you can name your rewards. So you get to go in and actually you can customize rewards, or you could just have it just plain. You can do it as simple or as however you want to do it. You can cater how you do the rewards and how many points each thing is. So you get to go in, assign points to different things, or just keep everything standard. It's all up to you. So for example, using full sentences in the class, maybe you want them to ask more questions. So if you ask, every time you ask me a meaningful question, then you get, this reward. Or using vocabulary, when you're going over vocabulary, using vocabulary in conversation, then maybe they get a reward. You see how I'm saying different ways that they can get rewards, and that makes them conscious because they want to earn points. And when they see all the other monsters, you can show them. I use my iPad. You can use your cell phone and show them, smartphone, of course, and show them how, hey, look, there's your monster. And it shows how many points. And all they see is like the first name, whatever, of, or maybe you want to nickname the monsters and you don't even want to show the student's first name. Whatever, however you want to do it, okay? And just make it yours. And they can see how they stack up with the other students that you have. And be like, oh, I'm in the lead, yes. Or if you never want to make anybody feel bad. So you can do it. Look, you've only been practicing for this long and this is what you got and I know you can do it. Let's make a goal. So this week, let's have a goal to where you earn blah blah blah. Maybe if you want to reset it every month, you actually have the option to reset your rewards however you want to reset it. Weekly, monthly, quarterly, however you want to do it. So I just want to show you how to get into the app. It's free. Free, 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 free. It's a free app. You just get into it, set it up, ignore the communications part. If you are like ESL, EFL online with one of these major companies, I'm with Dada, Cambly, Palfish, We Talk, and they are not going to go for, parents just communicating with me on this app. And I'm not going to even tell the parents about it. They're just going to see their little monster avatar. And then there are also some cute little videos that you could show as part of a reward as well. Maybe little snippets of these little videos that where these monsters are, little cartoons about perseverance and different things that are positive for the students. And you can work through some vocabulary with them. So many different options, so many different ways you can use it. I know when I first introduced this app, some of you teachers that are familiar with the app were probably like, how in the world is she going to use So this is how in the world I'm going to do it, okay? And when you see this video, you would see I thought, I was like, I'm going to pioneer this and this is going to be awesome. I'm going to be the first teacher. I actually went on there and apparently there were 11 other teachers that have already signed up through, like, they put Dada as their school, Dada ABC as their school. So I'm just like, okay, so 11 other Dada teachers had the same idea. I don't know how they use it. Look, I'm not using it for the communication side, just the reward side. But I'm teacher number 12. So just look at how I get this set up. All right, so here we go, going into the app. So just starting off, when you download it, it's going to put you on this page. So you have to choose, I'm a teacher. So I'm going to click on the top, I'm a teacher. So you see how if you're a parent or whatever, there's other options as well. So that is just going to load up. Now, I've actually, like I told you, I've had this account for some time. It's just been a long time since I've used it. I've also used it as a parent before. So I've used it on the parent side. So now when I see that it's already populating with a picture and all that, and then it has me pulled up as a parent. So I'm going to have to go ahead and go back out and then click I'm a teacher. Now you're going to create your teacher account. So if you had an old account, then if it wasn't already a teacher account, then create a teacher account. If you never had an account, then just sign up and create a teacher account. So I'm just going to put my information in here and create my teacher account because it has me down as a parent. Congratulations, you're in. Now this is the part where you're going to enter in your school, so you could just make one up. It doesn't have to be like a legit school. But I wanted to put in Dada and see what happens. And you guys look, like it automatically popped up. Like Dada ABC was already in there. Okay, so hey, you might be surprised. Type in your school name, whatever platform you work for, and see what happens. See if anybody else is using it. Now, it doesn't tell me who else, but it tells me that there were 11 other teachers that were already signed up under some Dada ABC. So you never know. So pop it in and leave it in the comments. I would love to hear. So now I'm going to create a class name. So although I'm going to do this for Dada and Cambly, I'm just going to do, for now, just for you guys, I'm just going to put Dada. Dada Biggs and littles. I'm always calling the big kids my bigs and the little kids my littles. That's something I've been doing since forever. So then I'm going to change the grade. Instead of preschool, I'm going to say other because I, deal with an assortment of ages. And then, you don't have to worry about the points because it doesn't even matter because you're not going to give the parents the code anyways. So now we're going to create the students. We're going to add the students. So I'm just going to add them. Now it's going to ask you, it's going to require a first and last. So you have to do like a first name, space, and a last name. But obviously I'm not putting last names. I don't know these kids' last names. And if I did, I wouldn't put it down anyway. So I just chose to do their first name and then a space. And then I put a star emoji for their last name. So you could do different emojis, however you want to do it. However you feel you want to do it in, some type of character for the last name. So let me go ahead and fill this in and create my list of students. Now, just for the purpose of giving examples, I'm going to create a mock. This is going to be the one that I just show you guys what's what on because I don't want to experiment with one of my students' names. So you see, this is what it looks like. So you go in and you see this. These are the different rewards. And here in a little bit, I'm going to show you how you can change these around and you kind of really do how you want to do. So you can reward the students. You just click on the monster and give them a reward. Choose what type of reward they get. And they get a reward. And you can even just show them the reward. This is how I use it. I use it to show them how many points they got for the day. And then at the end of the week, show them. At the end of the month, we can even keep record and be like, okay, let's see what month will you get the most points. Maybe we're working towards an award, some type of special big reward. I mean, not award, but a big reward. It could be an award as well. Maybe you're going to, if you're one of those teachers that like to send out things, you can send them certificates for, achievements. That's something you could do. And so they have these little reports that you can do. There's so much you can do with this. Now, like I mentioned earlier, if you're doing like independent tutoring, you can really use this for fun and a way that they can really track things. You can create a little community, just, a little fun community for your kids. And I like these little cute videos. The videos are really cute and they have like little messages that each one has, little morals. And so you can show little snippets of the videos and talk about it, even, the vocabulary. There's a lot of things you can do with it. So I just like the flexibility of it and how it's easy to use. And you guys, when you're traveling, you can take it anywhere. Anywhere. Okay. So now there's a way. You see these little 3 buttons, well, 3 dots up here in the right-hand corner. Now, remember at the beginning of the video how I said you can edit your points, right? So you see, look at this list. This is where you can, add attendance. This is another thing. You have students that cancel or whatnot. You can even keep track of their attendance on this app. Even though, I know that whatever platform you're on already keeps track. But you can do this with the students too. And this might get them, get them excited and be like, oh, mom, dad, I can't miss class because blah, blah, blah. Build that excitement, with your students. And so you see where it says edit skills. Now I clicked on edit skills. Now you see how I said, you can keep it generic if you want to. Helping others, on task, participating, persistence, teamwork, working hard. Now, if you're not on a platform where there are more than one student, like if you're working with Magic Ears or Bling ABC, then this will be good to use helping others and teamwork. That's wonderful if you want to use that because you would have multiple students in the classroom. So you could do that. But other than that, for me, I don't need that. So I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to delete teamwork, and you know what? I'll just keep helping others in case they want to tell me a story of something they did. Like, hey, I did this, this, and this. I'll just keep it. But okay, add a skill. So say uh, I'm going to put in speaking. Oh, no, answering. Answering in complete sentences. Oops. And then look, you see how you can change the value? I'm going to say that's 2 points. You can even put a picture on it. And then create skill. Now it's created. See, I just added that. Answering in complete sentences. You could change the value on these. Say you wanted to put asked meaningful questions. Oops, why the W keep popping up? Oh my goodness. Q. Ask meaningful questions. So maybe that's, I'm going to say I'm going to give it 3 because it takes a lot to be able to ask questions because they would have to know what to ask. They would have to have a general understanding of the content to know what they would need to ask. So when they're asking questions, let's put a popsicle on that. That's sweet, sweet, sweet. So you see how you can do that? I'm just not going, to go through and do my whole thing. But now you see how you can do that. And so I'm going to use my mock. You see this little mock monster here? So if I want to give my mock monster a point, then watch this. Wow, good job. And it shows up. You can show them their monster. And now look. Now I don't have any students that I would need to be like, oh no. But if you did and you wanted to kind of, you know, add that in there, be like, be sure not to bring toys in class or whatever. You could even do needs work type of skills that you wanted to add. You can do that. And then you see here at the bottom of the little skills how it says you report. You can pull that up and it shows how many. You can even add a note. Wonderful work. Now, obviously, you are not communicating with them, through any type of, where they can access this, but you can just show them. Hold your computer, your phone or your iPad, tablet, whatever. Hold it up to the camera and show them. Be like, look how many points you have. And show them their points and add notes. You can add notes every day. You can be like, wow, and then it just keeps track of their notes. And it keeps track of what points they earned on what day. And you can pull it up for them and let them see it. Show it to them while they're on the camera. Now, if you are a person that you are doing this on your own, you tutor independently, you have your own, you're branching out, doing your own thing, then this will be great as some little feedback tool where they can actually have a login. They actually download the app themselves. They log in. They can't see everyone else's stuff, but they can see theirs. They can see what you write. They can see the feedback. They can see their points. They can see all of that. So that's how I would use it in my classroom. And so I used it so long ago. And then I kind of stopped. And then I'm going to, start using it again because I thought it would be pretty awesome, especially since I have the Cambly kids and the Dada kids. So I'm using it with my Cambly and my Dada kids, and I'm really only using it for the kids that I think, would actually care about it. I have teenagers too, so I'm not going to use it with the teenagers because they'd probably be like, okay, whatever you say. But for my younger children, maybe 10 and younger, 10 might be a little old. Some of my 10-year-olds are still kind of, still playing with dolls phase. Some of them act like, they're 10 going on time to go, you know, take out a loan to buy a house and they got bills to pay. I'm just like, why are you so serious? So it really depends on your students. But for me, I'm doing it for my 10-year-olds and younger. So hopefully this gave you some ideas, especially when you're traveling. Then you don't have to take like a whole box of stuff with you to travel. Use electronic rewards. Use electronic rewards. I'm going to do another video where I'm going to show you how I use Google Slides as a reward. Google Slides is awesome. And even my little ones like Google Slides. I'm talking like 5, 6 years old. They like my Google Slides. I'm going to show you, okay? So I'm hoping this helped you out. It's about time for me to go to bed. So, as always, TT, one hand again, F, N.